I don't think I've been this excited in receiving a delivery for a long time. I hope my ducks, it's Simon here. How is everybody doing? Oh, I've raced home. I've raced home today. I haven't even had my dinner or anything yet, but I needed to come on because I'm so excited about this parcel. It's been a long 2 weeks since this order was made. I did pay for express shipping because I really wanted to get it. Now this box should contain 3 decks and a tin. But I've also got another package coming that I'm equally excited about. But this one is the only one coming from MPC. Where to begin? I'm just so excited. I don't think I've been this excited in receiving a delivery for a long time. Yeah. What can I say? Just to give you a little bit of background, so about 6 weeks ago, end of March, I did a video called Mashup Decks, talking about, in fact, it was when I received the Keymaster Tarot. And for everybody who sent me messages saying, love your new intro, but what are the cards that you use in the opening sequence? It is this deck, which is the Keymaster Tarot, which is a beautiful deck. It's part tarot and part playing cards. So you can see here, you do get the Marseille impression in gold, but then you get the playing card pip. So here we've got our spades. And the artwork is beautiful. The only thing I didn't like about this is the cardstock. I didn't think the cardstock was great, but I enjoy using it. It's a beautiful deck. And then I started talking about other kind of mashup playing card decks with tarot, because I really enjoy them. One of the first ones I got was Tarot of Loca. And, you know, again, this is kind of like where it's in reverse, but the pips aren't playing card pips. And this was a deck that was designed for gamers originally, but it's nice. I like it, and I've used it a fair bit. I even edged this one in brown. Somebody pointed out last time, and they're quite right, that I didn't mention Brut Tarot by Usi, because this one is a playing card hybrid deck with tarot. It's in these muted earthy browns. These are the additional cards you can get to make a picture. You get quite a few, but as you can see here, they use playing card pips, and I like this. These kind of faceless courts, and you know, it's very sort of, it's quirky. I like it, but if I'm honest, I don't use this one a great deal. Everybody will be aware of Arcana playing cards, and I'm just showing these quickly because, as I said, I've shown them recently. I love this box. I've shown them recently. This one does follow kind of like a Rider-Waite-Smith system. They're in black and white, and it's nice. You know, it's poker size, so it's a nice playing card size. And then on Kickstarter, I was made aware of a deck called Divine and Play. And then it was followed up with Refine and Play, where they refined the work really, because there was a little bit of criticism about the Divine and Play deck. So this one follows RWS, as you can see here. It's Pix's artwork. But what I really didn't like about this deck was the pips go over the images, and in some places it was quite it was quite distracting. And yeah, just really struggled to use it. So I'm glad I backed it, and I'm glad I've got it. And then they brought out the Refine and Play, and I wasn't going to bother, but there was an add-on you could get, which was the Neutral Vibes Tarot, which was a beautiful coloured version of the RWS. But when the Refine and Play came, we've now gone from full colour images to kind of like black and red, which is the colours of, you know, the pips in playing cards. And it's better because they haven't put the pips over the images. They are, you know, a couple of times they have. So I still wasn't quite there with the ultimate, what I wanted. I wanted RWS with playing card pips. Pamela Coleman-Smith's artwork. 2 decks was released last year. This one, which is the Rider-Waite playing card. Now this is the closest, okay? This I really like. This is great. But the pips are full scenic, and I want playing card pips. Do you see where I'm coming from? It didn't exist. You know, majors and courts from Pixies RWS with playing card pips that I can take out and use as a regular playing card deck or to use for cartomancy. This one came out and this was great. And this one follows a Marseille, which is beautiful cardstock. Really, really nice luxury casino grade linen cardstock. But it's Marseille, and there's nothing wrong with that, because what they've done, actually, they've taken the style of playing cards and used them, you know, like, as a typical playing card king, isn't he? But they've also then applied it to that style to the major arcana. So I never really got what I wanted. So what do you do when something doesn't exist that you really want to exist? What you do is you speak to somebody who is a deck creator who you admire and respect and say, come on. Actually, to be fair, I'm talking of my good friend Conrad Stain, the creator of the CS Tarot, Pam's old deck, and, you know, many other tarot decks that he does through MPC. Now, Conrad had been working on the CS Tarot 3rd edition and asked if he could send me the 3rd edition, and I said, absolutely. You know, I love CS Tarot. When I did my top 10 of all time, I think it was the 2nd favourite next to the Blushing Fool. And I've got almost every iteration of it. I've got it in the Diddy size, I've got it in the jumbo size, I've got it in plastic, I've got it the limited edition one that was for the Hermit's Cave. But Conrad and I started talking, and he said, oh, I saw your video about the mashup decks and, you know, what you was looking for. Shall I create it? And he sent me some images and I was excited about them. And initially there was going to be quite similar to this, where the minors are scenic, but with the playing card association rather than like ones for ones, because that doesn't really work for me. I want playing card pips. And we had a conversation, quite a few conversations back and forth, and I said, you know, I'd really love it, Conrad, if we just had Pixies, Major Arcana and Court cards. We discussed how the ace might look, and playing card, nice, elegant, vintage style playing card pips. And he came up with this. So, so, oh, they put a CS inside this tin. which is incorrect. Let me take this out. Move the box. So tomorrow I will be doing, it's sent the full size and the pocket size look at these bags. Oh my goodness. And I'll go through what the differences are between the first, second and third edition, because it's put a lot of work into this third edition. So of all, I mean, I love CS Tarot, but I really love Pam's old deck, and I've had this for a while. I love these backs, but I love the, let's find a major. Just seeing, I love how antiquated it is. It's not over the top vintage. It's not, you know, really made to look mucky. It's just got these beautiful aged look to it. And oh, I love Pam's old deck. I really love it. So we have the Hermits Hybrid Tarot. And at first, I mean, I was very touched, but he wanted to call it Simon's Hybrid Tarot. And I was like, what about Pamela's Hybrid Tarot? And he came back and like, he was the Hermits Hybrid Tarot. And that's how it came about. So I was very touched. But he said, you know, that I'm naming it this because we collaborated on it. And I'm so excited. So it is based on Pam's old deck. So you'll see the backs have the same style back, but we now have the playing card pips. I ordered a gold gilded version because I'm going to, aren't I? If someone's done a deck and is going to call it the Hermits Hybrid Tarot, then I'm gonna buy it in its the nicest version of it. And I ordered this tin, which again Conrad designed. What I will do, like I do with all tin designs that's you know, that I managed to get copies of, I will put the file for this into the Hermits Cave Facebook group. If you're not a member, you're welcome to join. There's just some security questions you have to answer. And once you've answered them, myself or one of the admin team will let you in. And then you just go to files, and all of the designs for Make Playing Card decks that, you know, I've been involved with, or, you know, people have said, you know, here's the image, are uploaded there, and this will be uploaded to, and I think they're only about £14 to buy these tins, and they're really good. They're really sturdy. This one's got a little bit of a ding in it, but that happens sometimes. But that's the idea of tins. You don't mind if they get a little bit bashed or dinted. So, introducing the Hermits Hybrid Tarot. I'm so excited. So let's take a look at what we get. Look how beautiful this deck is. The gilding is lovely from MPC. It's a metallic gold, but it's got the little sparkles and flecks in it. I think the backs are absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to bring the camera down so that we can... oh, we've got two fulls. I'm not quite sure why we've got two fulls. Oh, of course, I do know why we've got two fulls. Because playing cards have two jokers, right? So I'm going to pull the camera down and we'll take a closer look at this deck together. Okay, so here we go. It looked like the flash was on them, but I think it's still a really nice sunny evening. So I'm going to move the tin out of the way, but here's the tin, and it's up close. It's absolutely beautiful. They print directly onto the tin, and it has this nice kind of linen finish to it. I think the design is gorgeous. I love the font and everything about it. So this is the design that appears on our aces, and you'll see when we get there. So the two fools is to represent the two jokers, okay? And you'll notice one has a red 0 and the other one doesn't, okay? So to distinguish the two. That is such a cool idea. Why have none of these other hybrid decks They'll put jokers in, but to use the Fool is clever. And again, it's beautiful, really beautiful. The colours are rich and vibrant, but I love it set against this kind of off-white, aged kind of look to it. Really gorgeous. You all know what the RWS looks like, so I'll go a little bit quick for this, but look at how clean the images are. And Conrad isn't somebody who just takes the scans and just, you know, applies a filter or something like that. He spends hours meticulously, you know, working on these to perfect it to the way that he wants them. And that's even, you know, even more evident in the CS tarots. They feel amazing as well. I think this one is Superior Smooth. I think I chose Superior Smooth with gold gilding for the Hermits Hybrid Tarot. And then for the CS Tarot, and there's not a lot of difference between, I think they're the same price, Standard Smooth and Superior Smooth for CS. And thank you to everybody who's joined in the conversation about the missing signature. In fact, does it show any clearer on this? We have found it. If you go to the Hermit's Cave, there is a picture there. It does appear in this kind of jumble, but it's quite clear how on the Pam B decks it is clearer, and somebody has posted a picture in the Hermit's Cave. But it was interesting, a really interesting thing to do at the weekend. So yeah, we've got standard majors, standard as in following the RWS, but in the style of Pam's old deck. And if you like these images, you can still get Pam's old deck as well on MPC. And then we go into now this I am so excited about. So these are the aces. We have, like on the tin, this beautiful design of like a laurel, and just gorgeous. And then we have the ace from the minor suits for each of the ace, and it will give you the playing card association here. So this is cups, so of course that's hearts because it's emotions, cups, emotions, and then it will say ace in each corner. And then just look at the pips that have been used. They're really, really lovely. And of course, you know, you can take out your ace through to 10, and then your courts minus the knight. You can put in your fools, and then you've got a set of playing cards, 52 cards. So as you can see here for the courts, we've kept the images, but we've left in the, I say we, it was Conrad. I can't take any any credit for the design. This is all Conrad's. Yes, we, you know, chatted about things, and I was kind of like, no, I really want this. I bet he thought, oh my goodness. So we have our pentacles, which is our diamonds. I always remember that because pentacles is the earth suit. You know, diamonds are found in the earth. Again, really beautiful in terms of the pips that are used. And then we have our page, which would be the jack. Yeah, so we would just take out the knights, and we've got the jack, queen, and king. Then we have our swords, which is our spades. And again, I love the shape, really love the shape of this. Okay. And then finally, we have our wands, which is the clubs. Wands, clubs. And look at them. Aren't they cool? I love the clubs in this deck. Love the choice. Oh, I love it. And then our courts. Oh, and then there's a little extra card here. The Hermits Hybrid Tarot. Conrad, thank you. Thank you for doing this. I really, really appreciate it. I feel quite privileged that, you know, you would go out your way to create something because you know that I wanted it. But the good news is, oops, it's not just for me. Just look at this gilding. It's not just for me. This is available on NPC, so anybody can get it. Really stunning. You don't have to have the gilding, you don't have to pay the extra. It's available, you know, in the standard. So I will link the information below, but let me know your thoughts. I'm thrilled. It's everything I thought it would be, and I finally after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hybrid decks. This is the 9th. Now have what I always wanted, you know, a mashup between Pixie's artwork and playing cards. So thank you for watching, everybody, and until next time, go in peace, namaste, and blessed be.